Hello there guys, Shadow here, and today we're going to be, farming for Denia. Well, we just have 1 day and 23 hours to farm for Denia. And the only way to farm is, just exploring, because all the event quests almost have been done. I did go through Honglong and Black Shores and Renacita for, so I don't have those for exploring, even Septimon too. So mostly it is only going to be Lahairoi, Frostland Surface and Dimmer Plain. So since we are already at Lahairoi, we'll be starting with the Lahairoi area. Well, here we are for the update for the Lahairoi part. I did complete 100% the Lahairoi area, the 3.0 region, whatever we got. And I'll just show you now. These many jades, I was able to, Astride, sorry, I was able to get 1695 Astride. Let's go now see if we can do any 10 pull or so. And try and get Denia early, hopefully. Yes. And yes, obviously we don't get her early, because why, right? Why? So now, since there is, an event quest related to, dimmer planes, so I'll most probably be doing dimmer planes first before Frostland surfaces. Well, here we are, we'll be starting off with the dimmer planes now. I did get through some, event which was there, and I got some 3 pulls or so from them. So now we are going to be exploring, 100% exploring the entire dimmer plane, because there is an event thing which gives us jade. So that's why. That's it. Well, here we are back again. And I did go through, some amount of, dimmer plane, but as you all see, that is going to take too long to explore, and I don't have, enough time, so I'm going to just go and do 10 pulls, whatever we have from what we got from the 2 areas, and very much we don't get an early. Well, now I have to make sure to, farm the remaining part too. Let's just see what our pity is. This is the pity before, doing this 10 pull, as it takes 1 hour approximately to update. And I was at approximately, say, 60 pulls done before. Well, here we are back again with our progress. We did get through, some of the event quest thing and this lottery thing. I did go through some of this quest, and I got some more extra jades from completing these events which I had. And now I have 100% explored the dimmer planes. I did also claim, the achievement rewards too, and from whatever we have got from 100% dimmer planes, I hope now very much I reach the the pity to get it very much. I just hope I get Denia. This is guaranteed to be a 5-star, right? Yes, it is. Oh, I'm like, he's not new. Okay, here we go. No, I don't need Verena, I have very much good supports. Doubles. Any hope for doubles? Well, now I need to go through, some of the extra funds that I have. This was very much needed for, getting an S2 copy for someone. If I were getting, so I'm just gonna, go and do a bit by bit. Just come home early, I don't want to use a lot of it. That's why I'm, just going 10 pulls a bit. Hopefully, getting her. I did, even plan to go for her weapon, but, I don't have that much time to, go and get that many kills for her weapon too. Well, oh yes, 1 pull from our ash that we had. Well, 1 pull is 1 pull, I hate using these. I was saving them to, you get S2 for someone, good, who can, help me very much in my story or the end game. And we are not able to clear the end game's main thing, the Tower of Adversity with full stars. 6 of 12 I get in the centerpiece. And as usual, we never get an early. Okay, just do not make me go till the max pity. I just hope you come early. I don't want to spend everything on Denia there's nothing else to say, You'll just have to use all that we have, to get Denia. Yes, very much. Once I was having, 600 of these corals. Now I have nothing left. Finally. Now this is guaranteed, so I don't have to worry about anything. I was just gonna say like, are you gonna come in the last most thing? Well, the black hole tacit mark is, a very good concept, Very much. Sure. Well, there we have Denia. Now, I don't know if I have pre-farmed everything for Denia, but how much ever I have, I'll be now using it. We don't have those S2 corals now left for anyone, so I'll have to, just grind more and get some more post to be done. Well, for some reason, it didn't, have any voice line when it did through the thing. Does it not really have it? No clue, we'll just have to see. Well, here we are, I just make sure, I updated, restarted my game so that, I get the voice lines. But, well, we don't get these voice lines over here too, huh? For some reason, well, it's fine, no problem. I did farm, a bit of those fire thing, but I don't have everything done. That's what let's just see, voice things if, we have anything.
Gift box is still not. It feels like I
mean,
can control
over here,
it
is very, very, they do talk about it.
Getting stronger is always a good thing. So you just need more power?
Well, only if, they could have done this
but to
before.
Borrow my power.
It would have been way better.
That's far too risky.
I don't want to, go through, all these things and, read through all these dialogues. Do it while I'm upgrading. Well, for some reason, it won't happen. Well, then we'll listen to it once we are, done our leveling up. I think, I'm just left with some of those things yet left to farm. Well, I'll see you back when I've farmed everything. Well, I did go through, some flowers to, get through the Denia thing, whatever I could. And she goes to the next level. Very good. I think there's more I need to farm, but I think I'll have to use my reactor husk too. And let's just, go and use, I'm gonna obviously use the most broken thing, the Yinlin's rectifier. String master, I mean it is working for her. I'm just, I had this extra one left. I'll just upgrade it and give it to Phoebe, because I don't want, any of these characters not having any rectifier later on, such that, I go and use this and they're like doing, one damage every single time. Well, this is going to be take a bit, leveling up all this rectifier materials. I do have rectifier materials ready up with me. I did plan, first, go for this rectifier for Shorekeeper, but the variations passive is much better for Shorekeeper than, getting some extra regen that I need. My Shorekeeper is already S1, so I don't have to worry that much about regen. But I also have to, make a build for her, right? I don't know if I have echoes that much. I did farm through that chromatic foam and the trailblazing star thing because of Imeth. So I most probably should have more of that, but I don't think I have the Denia echo. So I have maybe, I don't know. Maybe not the best stats for her, but we'll have to just see. And now switch it with, yes, staying mask. Now I'll just get these extra things that I got from upgrading this. This event is useful. It gives you some of these very important things that you need them. And it also has some of the weekly weapon things which I purchased them already. Well, I think I'll have to, farm a bit more for, Denia's thing. Yes, let's get our S1 very nice, very much. Oh, it's not S1, it's S2. I don't know why I saw the top part and I consider that as S1 usually, because in HSI you start from top and not from bottom. That's why. And we did get her accessory. Well, I know I don't have, some of these flight things because the last anniversary I was not that active. So I missed the last anniversary thing that they were giving out. Well, time for doing the trace, whatever they call it over here. But I was just thinking, before going for traces, if I can, just go and farm everything related to her ascension and then, just be like, do all. Well, time for battling Reactor Husk. Well, I'll see you guys later when I have farmed everything ready for Denia. And most probably, this time I'll be left out with nothing else for, Denia farming. Well, here we are, finally done with all the Reactor Husk thing farming. We'll have to just, now I think I'm left with flower farming, which I may have to, go through co-op or so to get something if I don't have enough. Let's just see how many are left over here. Otherwise, we'll just go into some random person's co-op and just yank those flowers and use them. This collecting on a bike is so good. That is so good. They implemented this quality of life feature. I like that very much.
I shall bear witness.
Well, is this enough to, level up Denia? Well, now they are, using their voice thing. Is it because, I am out of a domain type thing? Because last time I was at the dimmer plane area and because of which I was not able to hear some of the voice lines. Maybe I'll have to, go through some co-op. I'll see you guys once I've farmed all those flowers. So now I'm done farming even the flowers. Now I just hope, okay, everything is done. Nothing else is left. Most probably nothing should be left at all. let's just go through, some of these ascension levels which we didn't get to here. Now that's a long ascension line. That's a very long ascension line. Oh, more longer. Why not? Well, let's go and upgrade her. Finally, the Ascension rank 6. Oh, it started the same thing, huh? Well, I know they said they're gonna apply that everything level up in the next version. I'll just, could have, just waited for the next version and done that. But well, no issue. We'll just, upgrade it sooner or later. I'll just fast forward this as that, yeah, you don't have to, wait that much. Well, I think this is all it I can do with whatever I had. I don't have more of these Denia weekly materials. So for now, at least till here, we can only do that. Most probably by next week, I'll be able to, finish off her. Now let's see what echoes I do have, I'll also, fast forward this echo, making, because echo leveling up and getting is too long because you don't get the best stats every single time. Well, since I'm, left out with some of the echoes to, farm, and these are, the worst stats, I'll most probably farm her later on and we'll just see how Denia works. Fully built with IMAT in the next, whenever I'll be finishing off Denia completely. Well, that's it for our, Denia speed farming session. I'll see you guys in the next one.